Hi there and welcome to another of my videos where I show you some of the more obscure and strange electrical items that I've come across in my time from a vintage era. This is one I picked up today from a car boot sale, and you see it's in its original packaging. It's a 4-volt transformer for AC mains only. This was £1 and I really couldn't miss the opportunity to take it. The packaging itself made it worthwhile. So what have we got inside the packaging? There we go. So what is this? Okay. As you can see here, we've got a bayonet cap end piece, which is the same as the type you'd get on a normal bulb for your ceiling light. It's designed to plug into bulb holder. And inside here we have a transformer, very similar to the kind you find in most electrical devices today. It's like a bigger version of your iPhone charger, so we put mains in here from the light fitting and we get 4 volts out here. Now back in the olden days, 30s and 40s, using a bayonet plug, which was essentially the base of a bulb with screw terminals in, that's how most people would connect their appliances. Not very safe because there wasn't an earth functionality on these. People would connect irons, heaters, all sorts of stuff and just plug them into their bulb sockets, because in the 40s, even in the 50s, many houses only had a lighting circuit, no electrical outlets. So let's have a look at this one here. We've got 4 machine screws. I've already opened this, so I know what it looks like. Just take these screws out and have a look at what we've got inside. You can see this is still got its original flex on. It's got a aluminium type flex and rubber coating with a tweed fabric type cable. It's a very strange item this, because most people would just have mains powered devices which they'd connect to these, but this is designed to bring it down to 4 volts, which is a slightly odd voltage. It's the kind of voltage you'd use in a doorbell transformer maybe, or something like that. I can only assume it's for some radio or telegraph equipment. Okay, so inside you can see we've got a sort of laminate transformer. It's very simple. Positive, negative legs go on there, and the outside legs are simply connected to this cable here, and it's mounted on the Bakelite with a couple of bolts, nuts and bolt arrangements there just to hold that together. And that's all there is to it. You know, there's no smoothing caps or anything. It is literally a AC to AC transformer. Again, I can only assume it was for some sort of radio or telegraph equipment, and that's actually going by the manufacturer, which is Signalling Equipment Limited, who they actually made a lot of steam engines. They went out of business in the early 70s. It says here the electric bells and buzzers, electric motors and dynamos, electrical outfits, student microscopes, model steam engines, pocket compasses. So I can only assume that they were, so it's 20 and 6 by the looks of it. It's a quite expensive item. One can only assume this was for some sort of radio telegraph equipment perhaps. So we're going to see if it works. I've rigged up, this is a modern BC socket that you find in a ceiling light, and I've used some fully insulated Wago quick connects just to connect it up to a flying mains lead. I've also got a meter here that helps us prove if it works. I'm just going to use the insulated crocodile clips now to clip one onto the positive leg, one onto the negative leg. Not that it really matters being AC. We'll just keep them electrically apart. We're going to switch the meter on. We know that this is an AC transformer, there's nothing in there to rectify it to DC. We're going to set the scale to 20 volts AC. I'm going to put this machine screw back in here just to stop the lid from coming off whilst I'm handling it. And put one in the other side as well. The power's not on yet, so I'm going to connect the BC plug to my socket as if I was hanging it in my ceiling. That's a lot of weight to hang off it. I'm going to turn it on to see what we get. So we're getting a fairly misadvertised 5.7 volts showing up on this. It's It's not very stable. We're flicking between a few multivolts. It's settling on about 5.744, 5.75. So it's definitely not the most stable transformer. It's making a lot of noise as well. It's probably vibrating against itself. I certainly won't be touching it because those machine screws are obviously metal and there's no earthing facility in there, although they do just screw into the Bakelite. That's about it really. I can't really show you anything else with it. I don't have anything that runs on 4 volts that I can make work with it, but there we go. I'm assuming it's from the 1940s, maybe a little bit earlier, and apart from the horrible noise, it still works perfectly. If anyone knows what it might have been used for, that would be interesting to know. There we go. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more interesting rubbish.